Hey, beautiful soul. Today I am joined by my dear friend and artist, Mary E.D. Ryan, and we are at her art gallery ribbon cutting ceremony. And do you want to tell us about some of your art pieces?
So this is a collection of 30 paintings that I did last year featuring buildings in this county and a little bit beyond. And these buildings don't have murals on them, but I painted them with murals on them from my imagination. So there's lots of fun and eclectic things in these images. And so here, this is the ancient Earth Mother. You can see these are local flora and fauna. There are a lot of deer in North Carolina, so I put a deer in there.
That is beautiful. I love that.
Yeah, and the next one over here, this is the Green Bean Coffee Shop in Greensboro, North Carolina. So I wanted a really magical scene here featuring green, earth, nature. So I've got the fairy, the child fairy, and then I've got just sort of an adult fairy over here. And you see the spirals in here, the energy spirals all through the ground around them.
Wow, yeah, I do. I'm focusing in on them right now. Those are beautiful. Absolutely.
And then this one over here is the chakra colors. It's a parking garage, so that's the Bellmead parking deck in Greensboro. So you drive up that spiral to get to the different levels of the deck, and it's just a really interesting structure that I thought would look great with the chakra colors on the different levels. So I painted that. It was really popular design.
That is so creative. I love that.
And this is about blossoming innocence. It's a young girl kind of getting ready to come into her prime. So you don't see her face because you don't really know who she is yet. She's too young. She isn't really showing the world who she is yet. And then the lily pad, lotus flower, represents that blossom. And then this is Reedsville High School here, and Reedsville is known for its football, the Rams. So I wanted to do something that recognized all of the students, not just the athletes in the school. And because education opens the world up to your dreams and everything that you might imagine, anything that you can imagine. So I wanted something that showed that there are no limits. If you get an education, there are no limits.
I love that.
So that's what that theme is all about.
It's a great way to raise the vibration and increase the frequency at today's schools.
Exactly, and it's a big, huge building, and it's just all brick. It's kind of prison-like look. So I thought this would really look great if it could ever happen.
It's beautiful. I love that. Your artwork is absolutely beautiful and inspires me. And, Mary is also Reiki attuned as well. So she puts Reiki and very good positive energy into all of her artwork, and it's just lovely.
Every piece here has a story. Every single one has a story behind it.
Tell me about the bunny rabbits.
The bunny rabbits, that is a tiny little passageway between two kind of rundown buildings in Madison, North Carolina. And it has these little steps, and I just thought it would be so pretty if it just had a little bit of tending to a garden. And then if I painted these adorable bunnies while people are passing through there, that they would get to see these big, huge, bigger than adult humans, bunnies, looking down on them, and the buttercups.
So cute. I love it.
And the kids would love it. And what a selfie spot, right?
Absolutely. Awesome. So, beautiful soul, if you want more of Mary's beautiful artwork, check out her website. I'll leave all the details in the description box below this video.
knows, because I'm required to say this, this was funded in part by an artist support grant from the North Carolina Arts Council that I was awarded to paint this series last year. So in 2022, I painted all 30 of these paintings. And 28 of them are locations in Rockingham County that don't have murals, but that I put my own imagination murals onto in the paintings. 2 of them are in Greensboro, because they just look like perfect places to do something. I had to give them a little shout out. I get a lot of support down there too. Quite a few of them are Reidsville locations. So you won't necessarily, when you look at the paintings, recognize the building. You might have to read the tag and go, oh, and how different it looks with art on it. So that's kind of part of this, and I had this idea for 2 years before I ever applied for a grant. I would drive around and look at buildings and say, oh, but I could do with that. You know, if I could just get my hands on it and get some paint and get permission. So, you know, it's been a long time coming, and it took me a whole year to paint it, but I just always had this vision that if I could just do it, then I could have a traveling show around the county and everybody could get to experience this and really get a sense of what public art can do. So that was the whole idea behind doing this, and it's a whole lot of fun, and hopefully some of these will end up actually being on buildings someday. And thank you all for being here. I am like blown away that all these people showed up here. I thank you very much, and I hope you eat the food because I've been working on it since last night.
All right, everybody, so we'll take a couple more pictures. We're good, Stone? Okay. All right, on 3. 1, 2, 3.